But if you're like me, an introvert all your life, always kept to yourself, always gave up, and missed out on your blessings because of fear, the fear of failing. Who the
Peace and love and happiness. Peace and love and happiness. That's all I need. That's all I ever wanted.
whatever it is that you're going through and whatever it is that you feel like you cannot conquer, you can conquer it. If you're young, elementary, middle school, high school, whatever, even outside of high school, college, pay attention. Okay? Learn yourself and know who you are. You don't have to struggle when you're in your late fucking 20s and late 30s. Some people in their 40s and 50s still trying to find themselves. Get it while you can. Learn yourself while you can. Whatever it is that you do now. If you ride your bikes till the wheels fall off. And being outside in nature at a young age, then embrace that all your life. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop for nobody. If you love to sing, don't allow no one to break your spirit at a young age. If you love to dance, don't allow nobody to tell you to stop. Whatever dream and passion and desires that you have when you're young, hold on to it for dear life. Because I'm telling you, golly, you will be able to live such a freeing, desirable life for yourself. You don't ever have to feel like you have to struggle. Ever. But if you do it, at least you have a little glimpse of hope that you can keep pressing on. Because when you get to a point where you have just completely lost yourself, that's when things like suicidal thoughts and depression and anxiety starts to get control over you, and it grabs onto you and hangs onto you until you get into a place where you're like, I'm done, I'm tired. But don't get to that point. I already know who you are. Accept yourself. Accept yourself. You don't need no validation from nobody. You get up every day and you look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you are beautiful and that you are worthy and that you are loved and that you are special and that you are everything that you need and deserve for your life. You are you. You are destined to be everything that you can imagine. If you want to sing, you sing and you be that singer. If you want to be a doctor, you be that doctor. If you want to be a lawyer, you be that lawyer. If you want to be the president of the United States, you be that president of the United States. And you do it. Because why? Because you deserve it. And you can do whatever it is that you place your mind to. I wish. Golly. The dark side isn't it. And you don't ever want to get to that place, that dark side. Good God Almighty. It doesn't matter how much you think a person is perfect, but rest assured they are going through something. And they're going through something that I hope and pray to God that you never ever have to experience, because you're going to be begging for your life. You don't ever want to ever get to that position or that place. Don't follow the crowd. Good God. Do not follow the crowd. You hear me? Don't follow the crowd. Oh no. That's what's going to mess you up. Because I was so different in school that I didn't care what anybody was doing around me. I didn't care. I was always to myself. Yeah, I might have wanted a boyfriend. Yeah, I was kind of in a place where I was questioning my sexuality. going through anxiety, passing out at school, waking up in the nurse's office with my mom standing above me like, what the hell is going on? Because I would be starving myself. I would never eat. I would go to the bathroom. I would sit there and chill and cry. But see, the thing is, you can paint a beautiful picture, but the older I got, the more I realized, like, okay, I started to realize other things. My dad not showing up, my mom crying at night, me and my sister getting set up by my dad. I started witnessing those things instead of just being a child and having proceeding to have an innocent mentality. I stuck with that for years, and it messed me up. And I never expressed myself. I never talked about it. I never talked about it until now. And so I had to find myself and I had to find myself, and it's so hard, man. It's so hard. You know, I've been struggling for a long time. And it's like the people that you thought knew you, they really don't. I'm 28 years old. You think it's fair for me to go down a whole ass timeline full and go over all the bull that I've been through? No. Now, I made a decision. I did. To go get a therapist and talk to someone, you know. And it's like, I'm very vulnerable with my therapist, and I have that openness with him and things like that, and that's what's grateful, because I'm able to talk and I'm able to speak my mind and things like that. But it's hard. It was even hard for me to even open up. Like, it's hard. Even if you are fatherless, I'm telling you, just if you're fatherless, if you're even motherless, whatever current situation you're in, adoption, you're in a group home, like whatever it is, baby girl, baby boy, like, know that you are worthy. Know that you are special. Know that you are everything that you say that you are when you look at yourself in that mirror. And if you have to, write it down on sticky notes, write it down on paper, and plaster it everywhere you go, so you will never forget. You want to be certain through that uncertainty. Yeah, man, just don't worry about what the next person got going on. You worry about yourself. Focus on yourself. Make sure you, like, every day work on your mental health, your mentality. Stay above waters. When you feel like you sinking, okay, acknowledge those feelings and understand where they come from, and be like, oh, heck no. When you're sure and you're certain, I promise you, you'll be okay. And I mean, when it comes down to family telling you who you are and who you ain't, and telling you that you ain't gonna be successful, like you need to do this the traditional way, you need to do that. Take a second and look around. You're gonna get your answer one way or another. When it comes to relationships, bump a dude. Let him greet you, let him court you the right ways, let him treat you the right ways. You may experience your first love and then get crushed after the second or third week, but you have to be sure of yourself and don't allow anybody, especially a man, a little boy, to treat you any kind of way. Now, don't get me wrong, people find their soulmates and their high school sweetheart, middle school sweethearts at a very young age. But be mindful and still allow him to respect you.
Tell him, no, you're not touching my punini. Tell him, no, you're not touching my titas. Tell him, no. Even when it comes down to a peck of kiss, be like, skirt, did you brush your teeth? Did you brush your teeth? When the last time you went to the dentist?
You have to know that you are worthy and that you are the prize. You don't allow nobody to treat you any kind of way. Because I'm telling you, once you're already set in stone with that and you're sure of yourself, I'm telling you, when you get older, you won't have to deal with that whole disrespecting and accepting things because it look good and it feel good in the meantime. Trust me. I'm telling you this to avoid so much. Because why? I've been there and done that, and I'm still going through it almost at the age of 30. And I'm telling you, like, it's a whole nother world, a whole nother ball game. Because you just be accepting anything, because that's what you feel like your life has always been and what you've always seen around you. Once you start seeing the things around you, and it seems like it's okay to do so and accept, then you start accepting and doing the same things. So it's a ripple effect, and it's a cycle that has to be broken. It's not an in-between with me. Either I am on a high life, I'm happy, or I'm like, I don't want to be here. There's no in-between. What is an in-between? That I don't have an in-between. If you have an in-between, that's good. I failed myself. I failed myself. There's just so many things that you just have to acknowledge and be aware of when you're young. I done spilled a lot about myself and about what I need y'all to do, whomever is watching this and struggling. Like, I need you to watch it, okay? And I need you to learn from it. And I need you to know that I'm speaking some real juice. Your girl is about to be set on fire, boo. Hey, I'm struggling today with these nasty thoughts. But you know, I'm talking it out. And that's what I love, and that's what I enjoy doing. And that's what I have to do. Not enjoy doing, it's what I have to do. Because the more I talk things out, the more I'm able to express myself a little bit more, and I'm able to bring you guys more content, and I'm able to just bring forth what I feel like could possibly help someone out there. Because like I always said in my other videos, it's not even about me. It's about, basically exposing myself so that way I can help some of y'all out. Because I already done been through it. It's real out here. And maybe I say too much. Maybe I say too little. But you know what? At this point in my life, God, it's gonna expose itself one way or another. Trust me. I don't care. I can go through things by myself and be done with it, because I'm about to get off here. I feel like I got a little bit more energy, and I'm happy. So we're gonna roll with it. I'm gonna continue to smile through these hardships, these tough times that I've blocked from the world for life. And we just gonna continue to smile even through the darkness. We're gonna still shine, and we're gonna keep shining, okay? And we're gonna continue to let our light shine, okay? And through them struggles, baby, if you don't even know what struggling is, don't even think that you have to just like consume everything because you see it. Like, if you see somebody struggling, that don't mean you gotta struggle. If you see somebody sitting back, that don't mean you gotta sit back. If you see somebody not focusing on their goals, dreams, and aspirations, don't mean you don't focus on your dreams. Like, you continue to do you, boo. Continue to strive, continue to push. Hey, I'm giving my own self-advice, because your girl, like I told you, it's a lot. It's a lot that I'm going through. But I'm going through it at my own pace, and I'm realizing and I'm acknowledging things, and I'm categorizing things along the way. And I gotta take my time, because these thoughts is for real. Your mentality, your mental health is for real. So if you have somebody you can talk to, like, get one-on-one with somebody. Get you some skates, go skate. Anything that you see that is breathtaking to you and you feel like you have the desire to do, just do it. Just do it. Don't worry about what nobody got to say. Just do it, because you're going to find yourself at this high of the high, and you like, woo, I got it. I'm about to conquer the world. There's going to be a time where all that comes tumbling down. And so either it's going to make you or it's going to break you. Keep that same energy, okay? Keep that same energy. If you got friends that get on your nerves and all they do is this, and you can't get nothing out, baby, they're not your friend. They don't care about nothing you got going on. They don't care about what you got to say. Obviously, because they talking too much and they not allowing you to talk. That means they don't care about what you got to say. Tell them to keep that same energy. You ain't got time. You ain't got time. And be honest and be truthful. Don't just block them or don't talk to them or whatever the case may be. Be truthful, baby. It'll set your whole life free. It'll set your whole... That, in any decision that you make, any relationship that you have, baby, honesty is key. It's going to save you from a lot of hardship. It's going to save you. It's going to save you for real. We are trying to build a community here. A community platform to where we can be open and vulnerable with each other without feeling judged. Or like that's what this channel is going to consist of, okay? I don't need y'all to be over here judging people. I don't need the hypocrites to be coming over here judging. Like, my platform is free of anything and anybody, including you. But don't bring your judgment to my platform and to everybody else, because we're all trying to find our way. We're all trying to find that peace. We're all trying to find that clarity. And we're all trying to find at least somebody, at least one person to be vulnerable with and be open with. It may not even be me. This may not even be about me. This may be about you or somebody out there in this comment section that needs a word from you. So we're all here to help each other. This is not a platform to also, if someone does express themselves, don't tell them what they're doing wrong. No, you tell them what they're doing right. And the first right is you expressing yourself. That's right, and that's the most important thing, is that you're opening up. That's big, that's huge. Whether you feel or anybody feel like it's wrong or not, you know that is right. That's the right thing to do. And that is the first step to acknowledging your differences. And it's okay. It is okay. It's okay. Especially if you're young and you're still going through the ropes and you're still trying to find yourself. Like, obviously we all trying to find ourselves. But I'm finding who I was now. I'm finding who I was then now. Who was this child? Who was this girl? Who was this 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old girl? Before the nonsense, before the chaos, before the hardships. Who was she? Something in this video has resonated with you and has hit you in this moment right now, because you're going through it. I know you are. I know you are. It's written all over your face. You're going through it. You're walking through it. You're watching this and going through it. You know? But you have to find that balance and find that way out of whatever it is that you're going through and dealing with. And you got to know your worth and what you are worthy of, because life will suck you up, eat you up, spit you out, and leave you there. Don't nobody give a damn. Nobody. Did you know? Because I've gone through a lot, you know what I mean? And I'm able to expose some things and not feel ashamed about it, you know, because I'm human. I bleed, I go through things, and I've walked a life trying to be perfect and trying to mask things that I felt to be pleasing to somebody else. and have lived in in other people's fears of my decision making. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be in Cali on a big screen, or I'm supposed to be traveling the world. Like 10 years I've worried about relationships, worried about a man trying to please me, trying to, you know, fit in and trying to be accepted, and trying to just live for everybody else and trying to do all this mess. I'm telling you, like, it's whack, especially if it's the stuff that you've always done. You've in 28 years of it, you know what I mean? So it's a challenge. Just think about it. Yeah, you're gonna see and you're gonna notice me. There's no in between when it comes to me. I'm gonna be real, raw, upfront, and honest with you guys, because it's not only helping you guys, it's helping me too, going through this healing process, and to be able to be expressive, and know that it's okay to communicate, talk to people, and things like that. Like I said, we're here for each other. I may not be able to answer all of your questions. I may not be the one to respond, but hopefully someone out there could respond to you in such a way that is fulfilling, you know, and that opens your eyes. Even the people that's gone through stuff can't tell you that you doing something wrong or right. You just keep moving, keep pushing, keep striving, and I promise everything will be all right. You know what I mean? I will say that because you'll be able, like, no matter what you're going through, at least when you go through it, you can suck it up and be like, okay, that was a new one. Okay, I know next time how to handle that, you know. So yeah, but it's a great thing, you know. And what's crazy is I've learned, like, you can live your life, like, you can live it. Your life can be beautiful and it can be amazing when you have the right people in it, you know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be family, you know what I mean? Like, they could be the reason why you struggle and the reason why you act the way you act, and you've adjusted to being the way you are. Like, no. Sometimes it can be your friends, the people that you hang out with. Your friends can be your worst enemy. Your friends can be the reason why you're not prospering, because they could be jealous of you and your decision making, but not even telling you, you know. It can be the people that's very close to you, that are intimidated by you and your goals and your dreams and your passions. Like, you have to think about those things. And it's okay to let people go. It's okay to not answer. It's okay to just move along with your life. It is okay to be okay. It's okay to be okay. Okay? I'm about to get off here. I love y'all so much. Keep your head up. Do something positive today, not only for yourself, but towards somebody else. And I promise you're going to be blessed tenfold. I love y'all. Peace, love, and happiness, and all things beautiful. And sometimes crazy.